Hey guys, so I have been getting asked a lot what I am doing to prepare for business and having a baby. So I'm going to share a couple of things that I've been doing to mentally and physically prepare my business for having a newborn baby, and still continuing to grow and keep the momentum of my company. So I guess first, I should let you guys know the kind of like physical changes I've made to my business. So I put in a maternity leave date. This was at my doctor's request, really, more than mine. Back when I had my daughter 5 years ago, I started my spray tanning business and I literally didn't take any time off. I spray tanned right up until a couple of days before she was born, and I was back spray tanning clients about 7 days after she was born. This time, that's not going to happen. I've had a really complicated pregnancy, and I know for myself, adjusting to another member of our little family, and still keeping my life running with my other two kids is going to take a little bit more time. So I have decided, on my doctor's advice, to give myself a self-imposed maternity leave of 2 months. My businesses won't stop running. Everything will still sit going, but I won't be physically doing any spray tans myself. And I won't be physically coaching or business coaching any one-on-one private clients. So I've arranged that. So my very last tan is on the 28th of November, and all of my client contracts finish up on the 28th of November as well. So I'm ready to take a full December and January of maternity leave, I guess, which feels very weird. Also made sure, and these were changes we'd kind of made earlier, but changes I'm really realizing now how important, and if I hadn't already done them, I would definitely be doing them now, is things like having a cleaner who comes every week, ordering meal prep services, swapping to online shopping instead of physically going down to shop, even though we still go to farmers market and stuff, but that's more of like a social interaction for me. So just making little changes like that to try and automate and delegate out things in my life that I can do. So things like having meal prep delivered, having a cleaner, just little things like that. I'm going to make a big difference, not only towards the end of this pregnancy, but as the new baby's there as well. So what else have I done? I have also made sure that I have a lot of my content planned. So I've got at least 6 weeks of content planned. So that's 6 YouTube videos, 6 IGTV episodes, 6 podcasts, and 6 weeks of the Sexy Selfish Elite Friday trainings, which I do. So all of that is kind of prepped. That's giving me 6 weeks of get my shit sorted out, right? And then what happens is I'm like always struck by inspiration at the most random and inconvenient times. So I'll probably be in early labor but still recording a little training for the Sexy Selfish Elite girls. So I'm hoping to have the full 8 weeks that I'm taking off of my business, all of my pre-recorded, pre-committed things taken care of. So far I'm up to 6, so I've only got 2 more weeks to go, which is not bad. I'm feeling pretty confident that having all of that scheduled and done is going to make things a lot easier. So this is where you can implement things like Instagram scheduler. You could hire a VA to post all this stuff for you, but you can actually, you can schedule your YouTubes. You can upload everything to SoundCloud and schedule it to go live. You can upload and write as many emails as you need to, and you can schedule them. So if you want to take some time off, your business doesn't need to fall in a gigantic hole, because you've got all these incredible tools these days where you can actually still be present. And then so all you have to do is actually be on to engage with people and do things like Instagram stories, right? Doing all of that has been really helpful, and it's just been like having a look at my business and going, what things am I committed to? What things am I going to continue to show up for? And where can I delegate? Where can I schedule? Where can I get ahead and plan things? So for my Sexy Selfish Elite membership, this is where the majority of my energy is going to be going over my 2 months of maternity leave. May end up longer, may end up shorter, we don't know. All of my physical energy, everything that I want to kind of show up for and be present for, is going to go into the Sexy Selfish Elite. So I know exactly where my energy is going. I guess speakers still booked up, lined up, all that's taken care of. And so I know that physically I'm going to have to show up and coach my clients in that Sexy Selfish Elite group coaching membership program once a fortnight. So I'm excited for that, you know, and I'll have a babysitter here with a little baby boy in the other room, or I'll be feeding if I need to. Like, it doesn't matter, because my Sexy Selfish Elite girls are paying for that behind the scenes raw access to me, and that's exactly what they're going to get. So I know that that's where my intention and energy is going to be. Oh my God, he's kicking so much. That's where it's really going to be directed. And then the rest of it I can automate and process and plan a little bit in advance. Let's talk about the cash monies, because 2 months off of working one-on-one with my private clients and 2 months off of any spray tan income coming in was kind of terrifying at the start. And we've worked a way around that, me and my team. We've implemented 3 and 6 month payment plans to some of my course options, which is really great for my clients, and they're excited about it because now they can just pay in small weekly payments instead of upfront. A lot of people still choose to do it upfront. It's just kicking, and the reflux is horrific. So the payment plan option works out really well for my clients, but it also works out really well for me because I'm still going to get paid. I can still pay my team. I can still keep my business running over that couple of months while I'm not working with my one-on-one clients, because that is quite a big chunk of my income, working one-on-one with my clients. But I made the decision to not work with private clients for 2 months because I know energetically that's so much of me. That's why I only take on a few clients at a time. And I'm going to be giving that energetically to my baby, to my little boy. And I don't want to do any disservice to any clients whatsoever. So I'm going to fully be a mum in that state. And then when I'm ready, I'm going to fully jump back into my coaching when I mentally have the energy to do it. As far as my plans for getting back into business and work once baby's here, I really just have to feel it out. Once he's here, what type of baby he is, how I feel after giving birth and everything is going to be interesting. 3rd time, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it's just super easy, just glides out like a little well-oiled penguin, but we just don't know. So I'm just trying to keep it pretty flexible, and I guess that will determine my intention for next year, whether I'm focusing on primarily working with one-on-one clients, whether I'm focusing on growing the spray tanning business or maintaining it. And you know, there's so many other factors at play as well. I have had to push back my book launch after a very stern conversation with my mother and my doctor and my midwife. I was hoping, like, a book's written, everything's done, it's just going through its final proofs at the moment. But I had to have the conversation about whether to launch it. I really wanted to launch before Christmas. I'm going to be launching it in February instead, just because I want to be able to give it fully everything it needs, do the whole launch, do the dressed up, like make a big deal out of it because I'm so excited about it. And I knew that if I launched it before Christmas, it would just be kind of like a really rush, really quiet thing. I wouldn't get to fully enjoy doing it. I'd just be ticking it off before the baby came. So we've made the decision to put the book launch off till February, which was kind of like, it broke my heart. But I know that trying to stay unstressed and relaxed for my baby is really important. Mentally, how I'm preparing for this baby is a whole nother ball game. I'm still really resistant and stubborn, and like, this baby's messing up my schedule. I got too many things to do. So I'm glad I have my husband and my friends and my family reminding me, Shona, it's okay to rest. It's okay to take it easy. Not that I'm committed to the idea that it has to be hard, but I'm a hard worker. I take a lot of action. I'm very focused on what I want to achieve. And I'm very passionate about what I do. So for me to switch off and rest is actually really hard. But anyway, that's my little update. 33 weeks pregnant at the moment. Complicated pregnancy, running 2 businesses, having 2 kids. It's kind of a nightmare situation. But we're going to get through, and I can't wait to show you guys my little baby boy when he arrives.